What did your parents do for a living?
My mom bounced around. She didn't work probably everywhere, but my pops, he must have been truck driving.
Did they want you to follow their footsteps or fields?
Nah, not really.
In the American society, financially, how would you describe your upbringing?
It kind of varied. It changed every now and then. But like when I was staying with my mom, it was mostly like you would kind of say poverty, I guess. But with my pops, it was like balanced, not middle class, but we straight.
Lower middle class?
Yeah, kind of
upper
lower
middle class?
Yeah, kind of lower middle class.
Now, because you were able to see both and experience both income groups, what did you learn from this? What did this teach you?
My pops, he always was like just kind of teaching me structure or whatever, like how it's supposed to be, things that you supposed to take care of as a man, being responsible or whatnot. But like staying with my mom, they kind of showed me like I really got to step up as a man, like to try to help the situation over there. It kind of helped both sides.
Growing up, what was the biggest obstacle you faced money-wise, if any?
Money-wise?
Yeah.
I went.
Was there a bottom point?
Not growing up. Well, yeah, it was kind of, yeah. But I wouldn't notice. Like she would never let me notice that, stuff was going on. Well, later, like in high school, that's when I kind of started to notice. But early on, I wasn't really. I'm just a child. I don't know no different.
When you do finally notice, how do you cope with that?
I don't know. It wasn't no method or whatever. I just living.
You seek earning money at some point yourself?
Say again?
You seek earning money at some point yourself?
Yeah. Got to.
What age or what grade? How young did it start?
I first really wanted some money, probably like 16, 15.
And what'd you do to get it?
All the wrong stuff.
Did you ever end up getting a job?
Yeah, I got a job probably first time I was 17.
In all, up until this point, how many jobs have you had? What's that resume look like for you?
I had like 4. I think about 4.
Can you name the jobs you had in the order you had them?
I know my first job was McDonald's. Second job was, where did I do it? It was like some type of, where did I do work? I think we were building furniture or whatever. And my third job was at like a chemical plant called Nufarm. And my fourth job was Lowe's. So yeah, that's my last job though, Lowe.
Your very first job, McDonald's, how were you introduced to it?
My dad knew somebody that managed up there and trying to get a job, whatever, so they linked it, got an interview.
What was your position at that job?
Regular
D's.
crew worker, drive through window type stuff.
How long did you end up working there for?
A couple months.
What about building furniture, that second job? What was your position and how long?
I probably was in there about a week. I was still a trainee. They ain't like assigned me no job yet because I had quit.
The chemical plant, what was your position there and how long?
I was there probably about 5 months. I was like an operator, forklifts, whatever.
And Lowe's, what was your position and how long?
I was outside, like, helping with the lawn and shit.
Remember how long that lasted?
A couple months, probably like 2 months.
When it came to these 4 jobs, would they always be one job at a time, or would you ever work 2 jobs at the same time?
No, I ain't never worked 2 jobs.
Were any of the jobs we just mentioned you had tough?
No, it ain't nothing you can't handle.
Were any of the jobs we mentioned dangerous?
The chemical junk, like they were saying people getting cancer and shit, but other than that, nah.
Was that something that you were worried about yourself?
Nah, I ain't never worried about getting sick too fast.
What was the best thing about any of these jobs? Thinking back.
Money. You just getting your little money, pocket money.
And on the opposite end of the spectrum, what was the worst thing about any of these jobs?
Getting up. I ain't good with the getting up in the morning stuff.
Out of all 4 jobs, which one paid the best?
The chemical plant.
And which one paid the worst?
McDonald's.
Any crazy stories, anything that happened out of the norm, other than what we talked about thus far at any of your gigs?
Oh yeah, it was like one time, like this how I started rapping, like how I knew I was gonna rap for real, like on everything I love. Like it sound like a fake story if I tell you, but all right, so when we ain't got nothing to do at the job, we just sweep dirt off the slab or whatever, cause it's kind of outdoor job. We sweeping dirt off the slab, and like I sweep some dirt off a little piece of concrete, and it's like somebody when the concrete was soft, they wrote rap on there or whatever. But like it was under some dirt, so when I pushed it, that's like a point in time I was like, I don't know what I want to do in life, but I know I don't want to work there. And I seen it, I'm like, how the hell that's right there, right when I'm thinking about rapping. So I'm like, all right, after that, that's the first day I booked the studio session.
So you had already thought or had thoughts about rapping?
Yeah, I was like in the motion, like finally putting the initiative towards like, all right, let me find somebody to go to a studio or whatever. But that right there was like, all right, you gotta do something, gotta at least try.
And you were writing at the time. This was before you started incorporating freestyling?
Yeah, that's just before I even had recorded anything. I ain't recorded nothing.
But you were writing, you had
raps
written
I still just had
down.
Like a little bar put up.
And this was the Lowe's job?
Nah, that was the chemical job.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Ever hit on your customers?
No.
Coworkers?
I don't even talk to people like that.
Ever had customers hit on you?
And it probably on the sleep, but ain't never been no major stuff.
Never took it further, never dated someone on the job?
No, I don't get in there.
Why not? Some people do. Some people mix business with pleasure. Some people don't.
I don't be wanting to be there no way, so you see my face, you gonna tell, don't say nothing to me.
So the chemical job, that's when you started doing music, and at Lowe's, you were already doing music at that point as well.
Yeah, Lowe's, I was like, at that point, yeah, I was putting stuff out.
Would you get noticed at your job as a recording artist?
Yeah, I get noticed a couple times.
Which one, Lowe's?
Yeah, Lowe's.
When that would happen, was that flattering or embarrassing to you?
It was kind of like crazy, like, cause I'm the dude like that you would see, but you don't never just like walk up and say nothing to them. But after I start putting music out, everybody feel like they could just walk up and say whatever. Like, fuck with your music, whatever.
Would you ever play it off?
No, I'm be cool with it, appreciate it, that's it. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned that you had quit the... You mentioned you had quit the building furniture job.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear the reason why you had quit, though.
Like, they was, like, some white people ran or whatever, and I was late one time. And then I was late the next day. They was like, you can't be late no more. So I came in this time, but I clocked in on time. But they counted it as late because I wasn't already working or whatever, and they tried to, like, go off. I wasn't without that. Just dropped my license, walked out.
Did you still end up collecting a check?
Yeah, for that week, but shit, that shit happened on like a Monday. I ain't get shit like $40.
What happened at McDonald's? Quit or got fired?
It's like they slowly fired me. Cause like I was trying to play football, so I had practice throughout the week. So I'm like, all right, I can just work weekend. And I had to do something on a Saturday one time. So I asked to be off Saturday. So now I'm only working Sunday, but they ain't putting me on the schedule no more. So I'm like, all right. After that, I just never went back.
You still collected your final check, though?
No, because I had to go get it, and I ain't go get it.
The chemical plant, quit or got fired?
I got fired.
What happened?
It kind of was a build-up. They just didn't like the type of person I was. But, yeah, that's really what it was. It's like, they ain't like I just wasn't. Like everybody in there was taking it too serious. But I was just there like to make the time go by. I'm still doing my job, but it's like they want me to slave and do my job. So, yeah, they fired me.
And finally, Lowe's. Quit or got fired?
I quit.
What happened there?
I knew it just wasn't, it was over. It was just something in me that like get out of there. Like my stomach started hurting, head started hurting, all that. So I just got out of there.
Because you did work at McDonald's once, are you sick of their food?
Nah, I don't just eat McDonald's like that all the time. But you can't really just eat the shit up there when you working. You gotta pay for that shit.
But even though you worked there for some time, you're not sick of it?
Shit. Yeah, I was for a little time. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
But now?
But now it's like, yeah, I barely eat the shit anyway, so.
If you could, would you ever consider owning any of the jobs you worked at?
Yeah. I even just drive through the same one I used to work at just to like see what they doing type shit. Yeah. Damn, they probably don't even notice me, but I remember that.
You've done this?
Yeah,
Okay.
I still do this.
Okay, when you do that, do you still see any of your former employees still working there, or no? It's all new faces?
I see like managers and stuff. I ain't never seen no employee.
They haven't, they never saw you? You saw them, but they never saw you? They weren't
like,
paying attention?
I know who they is. Like, I remember all this shit. Oh, well, one time, somebody from Lowe's or whatever, one of the green-ass people, they seen me in the store or whatever, and they like, oh, you rap now. I wonder where you went. And shit like that.
So I don't know if you've actually answered my question or not. I said, if you could, would you ever consider owning any of the jobs you worked at?
Oh, nah. Shit. Nah, probably not. Probably just owning one of them franchises, nah.